Hi guys, this is Prince of Total War, and I'm doing a commentary on Rome Total War, and this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 player free-for-all. So this was, when was this done? This was done a good while ago, I think. Obviously because the name's still Andy14321, so, and all my later ones are all either Sniper or Mr. A. So let's have a look what I've got. I've got 5 units of urban cohorts, 3 units of Praetorian Cav, 1, 2, 3 units I think, 3 units of archers, and what upgrades do I have? Oh, legionary cohort. Must be maybe a 10k one. So let's go over here and see one of my opponents, one of the Brutii, and he's called It's Good For You, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Praetorian cohorts and an archer auxilia. Over here we have C. Snyder, and he is the Armenians. Has 1, 2 horse archers, 2 Armenian legionnaires, 2 heavy spearmen, 2 cataphracts archers. Oh, he has 3 horse archers. Yeah. So let's go over to see Macedon. And Macedon is play for fun, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 royal pikes, 2 Cretan archers, and 3 companion cav. And then we have the Brutii player. He is Centurion Mars FR. Now I think he's been in a few of my videos, I'm not sure, but he's a very good player, or a good player should I say. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Roman archers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 legionary cohorts, 1 legionary first cohort and 1 urban cohort. And then over here we have the Beast Eddie, and he is the SPQR faction, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 early legionary cohorts, 3 units of Praetorian Cav, and 3 units of Roman archers. So I've tried to come over to take the pressure off Brutii, basically, because it looked like he was going to get ganged up on, but yeah, so I try and get over it as quickly as possible. Well, walking, because I'm not running. Now, probably what would have been a better idea, or a better faction to bring up in this battle, would have been maybe the Egyptians, because obviously the sand. Yeah, I think that probably would have been one of the best, or one of the better thoughts, really. So I think Macedon and SBQR are going to fight. I can't remember really, because as I say, it was a while ago. But over here we've got we got C. Snyder and It's Good For You fighting. Good For You got a good few shots off before the Catabaran circle was starting, so that's always good. But his Archer Auxiliary are going to be pretty much dead soon. So maybe what would have been a good idea is for maybe these two units here to advance, which means these would have to fall back. But I think the Archer Auxiliary have got a much further range than these guys, so yeah, I think that would have been maybe a better idea. But in a free-for-all, this is probably not the best thing to do. Right, let's go back over here. See what's happening. So it looks like SBQR and Macedon are gonna fight. Now he was a bit wary, Macedon, because obviously he's got Brutii in his rear. So you know, he was a bit wary of this behind. That's why he's left these two units back here, just in case. Let's have a quick look at what's going on over here. Okay, so all of the Archer Auxiliary are dead. So what Snyder needs to do now is fire at the flanks or the rear, because firing like that isn't really going to do anything, because it's just going straight into shield wall. Needs to come around here. Right, okay, so we've got some engaged infantry over here, and they managed to get their Peter off. Right, what else? No, I said to Centurion, well, why don't we just fight over here? Let them fight here, and we can fight over here. Because it seems a bit, you know, it seems a bit unfair to basically just gang up on him. Now he's just going straight through pikes, which, you know, doesn't really work. What he could have done right here is ganged up on this unit of Praetorian Cav. Should have brought his cavalry out here, bring them round, and then should have fought them, because these Praetorian Cav are going to hold. And now all the Cav here have got to do, which is what he should have done, is he should have charged in here. But now he's freed up all his units here for a nice big charge over here. But as you can see, a lot of Macedon's companions are dead now. Right, let's take you over here, show you what's going on over here. So a good few of the units are retreating or broke. So Cataphracts archers against Praetorian Cav. That looks like an interesting battle, especially front on. Now, as you can see, I've come over here and I've sort of protected Macedon's rear from
the enemy general is running away.
From Brutii.
There's no way for a leader to behave, but in battle it's
But
beyond belief.
that was well fought there by Eddie. As you can see, I'm trying to edge over, take on these guys here, because
Great gods be
I think it'd be a little unfair if we attack, or if Miles attacks while Eddie's still trying to mop up some infantry. So yeah, so I'm just walking over to take on these guys. As you can see, I'm keeping my my tough units in reserve, so that on one flank it's going to be very strong on one flank. And as you can see, I got my peeler off, and before he could get his peeler off, I've charged straight in.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Yeah, so I could take them out as quickly as I could, basically. So that's this unit here gone, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to go fly into this one, I think. So I know that my my urbans over here will take out these guys. But this legionary first cohort will stand for a pretty long time. Now I saw that he was bringing over his reserve urban cohort unit, so what I'm going to do is swing round and go for these archers here, because I've got my archers firing at theirs. Go into this nice thick body of archers here, and I saw a little opening, so I went straight through this little gap, and now it's causing a nice big mass rout between the archers and the infantry here. So over here we've just got here we've just got the urbans and little archer auxilia over here, sending my infantry get those cav out, and you know, even though I'd come over to make sure that Macedon and SPQR aren't fighting, aren't getting interrupted by anyone. I get attacked from fire arrows from this guy. So let's just quickly go over here.
The gods be praised!
See what's going on.
Hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
So over here, Armenia and the Brutii and the Scipii are still hard at it.
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead.
Right, so I've taken out
their doom approaches.
Brutii now. So now I'm swinging my army round to take on these SPQR units over here, which should be pretty easy, because where's my cav? You know, I still have quite a good cav contingency. And my archers should be ripping these guys apart. So we're going to have all these early legionary cohorts plus my, but I've got they're all early legionary cohorts, but they're quite highly upgraded. Well, it looks like bronze, silver. So there we go. Here comes Scipii. I'm trying to outflank, basically. But as I was, you know, they broke straight away, and
Press forward so the spirit of his
so yeah, he was pretty tired from from fighting anyway. He shouldn't have really attacked like that.
The enemy general is slain.
Maybe he should have moved away, maybe.
The enemy show their true virtue.
So I've just taken out
Only frightened rabbits running from
Brutii and the remaining Scipii. So now all that's left, you know, my army's pretty intact, I think. So I have, you know, good bit of cav. Still have very good infantry still. I'm not sure if this was scored. I can't remember. So what I'm going to do now is just walk up here to try and take on these guys over here. So basically all C. Snyder's doing is running away. Now if he sent all his cav in here, all of them, if they try to separate these units out, he could take these units down one by one with all this cav, easy. Because obviously these are really exhausted, and if you outflank them, then it would really be quite easy. See, now what he needs to do is come in for maybe the general unit, but that general unit I think is quite highly upgraded actually. That wasn't the best thing to do. Yeah, not like that though. So I'm just going to fast forward because obviously for a little while it's just going to be me running or walking up and Armenia just running around like a headless chicken, because I'm just going to walk up because my guys are tired, and I knew these guys are going to come down towards me. I put you know, I got ready. Yeah, so it's basically just a standoff at the moment. Okay, what we doing? What's over here? Yep, so I don't know, but I think, is he coming in for a frontal charge? Just coming for a frontal charge. Wasn't the most clever idea in the world. So I'm just going to surround these with cataphracts, and you know, he's doing really good. He's trying to go for my archers. So I'm just going to hit him from the rear. I think I actually lose my cav here. Can't remember. I'm quite happy for him to go for one unit. But obviously my guys are a lot quicker than his, because his are exhausted. So I should be cutting them down really, or not. How'd that work? So I'm just going to fire at them from the rear. Right, I'm just going to speed it up a little bit, because, yeah. Actually, I'm going to speed it up a lot, because I think all he's going to do is just chase my archer unit, and obviously my other archer unit has come back. So he's just charging into my legionary cohorts, and luckily I've brought back a few extra units. Just trying to surround him. As you can see, just trying to hack them down as much as possible. But I'm losing more men than he is. So Yeah, what I should have done, I should have just left him to it. And all the time I'm just trying to shoot him with some archer fire. So, you know, he's done good there. He went straight into that infantry unit and took it out. All I tried to do here was hold them up, but obviously my cav couldn't hold them. So let's just forward it. Let's just forward it a bit more. Sorry. So I've still got, you know, a very big army that will do whatever I needed to do. Yeah, so I basically just left them here to rest them. I see Scipii come down. Scipii? Yeah, Scipii come down, and I thought, I'm not going to get caught in between both armies here. So I've run off, and just tried to get a better defensive line, basically. So these urbans should take out these Praetorians, hopefully. As you can see, I'm trying to go for the flank. So let's just play. And obviously I still had a lot of peeler left. I wanted to save it as much as possible, and now I'm hitting them from the flanks. With my archers. So you know, I should be lowering the morale quite a bit. As you can see, Armenia is just standing there waiting to charge into my rear, and there's my first unit's gone. Yeah, my first unit is broke. They were legionary cohorts, so you know, it's not great. I think all my archers have lost all their arrows now, so we're charging from the rear, and that's automatically broke that unit there. I think my unit here is going to break. So we've completely surrounded the general at the moment, but Praetorian cohorts are coming in as well. Another unit here is going to break, I think. It's pretty well played by Armenia. Basically just completely and utterly going up on me pretty much as possible. So I think if it was just Scipii, I think I could have quite easily won that one. But now obviously all my units have routed, so we're just going to fast forward it. I think it was scored actually. So yeah, I think it was scored. Yeah, I think it must have been, because I would have played that a little bit different if it was a normal thing. So yeah, it must have been scored. So obviously 1,402 kills with 97 men remaining. Second was 759 kills, it was the Beast. Third was It's Good For You with 682 kills. Snyder was fourth, I mean, with 551 kills. And then Play For Fun was 384 kills, and Centurion Mars was 362 kills. So well played, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the free for all. Don't forget to like. Any comments are welcome, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much.